Hey guys, today's math lesson is lesson 110. We are dividing by multiples of 10. So we have already divided by tens, and that kind of helps us ease into dividing by two-digit numbers. So today we're talking about multiples of 10. We know multiples of 10 are numbers like 20, 30, 40, 50, and on and on and on. It's just numbers that you multiply by 10 to get to that number. So we have, to start with, we have 72 divided by 20. Well, that sounds kind of complicated to start with. We haven't done that yet. But we can think of it in a simpler way. Oh, and if you're not there, we are on 694 if you haven't turned to that page yet. So we can stop and think though. We can think like 7 divided by 2. So let's start there. 7 divided by 2 is 3. Now, we got to put our number here because we are doing 72 divided by 20. We have to put our first number right here. Okay, make sure you're putting it over here in the ones place. Okay, because you can't put it right here. Just don't do it. So now we can do 3 times 20, which is 60, because 3 times 2 is 6, so 3 times 20 is 60. And then we subtract. 72 minus 60 is 12. That's our remainder. We're done. So the answer is 3, remainder 12. I know it's big remainders, but it's not. 12 is not bigger than 20, so it works. So that's how we do that. Just remember, you're not going to write in the first place that you see. It's not going to work that way. So let's look at the example on 695. It says divide 127 divided by 30. Okay. So we're not going to think about it as 127 divided by 30. We're going to think of it as 12 divided by 3, okay? So 12 divided by 3 is 4. But we're going to have to put our number all the way over here, okay? Because when we go multiply 4 times 30, that is 120, and it has to fit under here, okay? So, because if we did 4 times 30 and we put 120, we have to have it all the way over here. So 4 times 30 is 120. 127 minus 120 is 7. So our answer is 4, remainder 7. Now with these, it is very important that you check your work because I don't want you making a mistake of putting your number in the wrong place. From what I can see, it looks like they're all going to be one-digit answers with a remainder. So you shouldn't be having to put any numbers up here in the first spot, or if it's a 3-digit number in the first or second spot. So just pay really close attention to where you're putting your numbers so you don't accidentally put like 40 remainder 7. So check your work. If you're a little confused about it, check it to make sure you've done it right, because we could check this. We could say 30 times 4. Well, 0 times 4 is 0. 3 times 4 is 12. We add our remainder, and we get 127. So with a new kind of division, it's very important that you check your work. So please do that to make sure you're understanding it, because it's new and it can be a little confusing. So check your work. Make sure you're putting all your zeros in the right place and everything. That's all I have for you. If this is a little complicated for you, please let me know. And I would love to help you with it. Hopefully it's a fairly simple concept for you. So go ahead and do your lesson practice A through F on page 695. And with this, because it's a new concept, it's really important that you have your parent or someone older than you check it and make sure you're doing it in the right way, since I'm not there to find any trouble you're having or mistakes you're making, to help correct that. These types of new concepts, I don't want you to start learning it the wrong way. So please make sure you're having someone check over it for you and check your work, because you really need to learn it the right way the first time. So again, ask for help. Ask someone to check your work. Let me know if you need help. And then you'll do the written practice is odd problems again today. So as always, let me know if you have any questions.